This is another question from 2023 Jamb on the topic matrices and determinants. The question says, find the matrix A if A multiplied by 2 by 2 matrix equals to another 2 by 2 matrix. All we have to do in this regard is we want to look for matrix A, which also has to be what? A 2 by 2 matrix. So how do we go about that? Say let A be equals to another 2 by 2 matrix with unknowns. Let me say A, B, C, and D. So now that we have this, let's replace it with A. From this, we have A, B, C, D. That is for the A here. And this one that follows is 0, 1, 2, minus 1. Which is equals to the right hand side, which is 2 minus 1, 1, 0. So now, what we have to undergo right here is what they call multiplication of matrix. So how do we go about that? Multiplication of matrix has to do with what? Multiplying the what? The row here with the column here with a sign of addition separating the multiplication. Since we have this to be, let me say we have this to this, we give you A times 0 is 0 plus B times 2 is 2B for this. And the same thing applies to this here. A times 1 is A plus B times minus 1 is minus B. So that is to cover up the row for this. And from this row here, we have to deal with this column. That is C times 0 is 0 plus D times 2 is 2D. And for this, we have C times 1 is C plus D times minus 1, that is minus D. Still equals to 2 minus 1, 1, and 0. So here we have 0 plus 2b gives us 0 plus 2b, 2b, 0 plus 2d, 2d. Loss times minus is minus, and we have A minus B. The same thing applies to this, minus C minus D equals to the right hand side 2 minus 1, 1, 0. So regarding this, all we have to do now is to compare this to this, this to this, this to this, and this to this, and that tends to be the final answer to this. Here we have 2b equals to 2. That is 2b equals to 2. 2b equals to, that is divided by 2. We have b equals 1. So now we have a minus b equals minus 1. A minus b equals minus 1. That is, our b is 1. Anywhere you see b right here, you put 1. So here we have a minus b, which is 1, equals minus 1. Then we have a equals minus 1. When this minus crosses border, it becomes plus 1. Therefore, a equals 0. And for this, 2d equals 1. That is, 2d equals to 1. That is, d equals to 1 all over 2. So now, for this, c minus d equals 0. So here we have c minus d equals 0. Then we have our d is half. Then we have c minus half equals 0. Then we have c equals to 1 all over 2. And since we have our matrix A to be A, B, C, and D. So we can now replace everything. Therefore, we have our matrix A will eventually be What's our A? Our A is 0. B is here. What's our B? Our B is 1. What's our C? Our C is half. And what's our D? Our D is also half. Thank you.